Hi everyone, it's me B, and I'm on again to do my personal readings. So today I'm going to do a personal reading for someone called Mr. G. So the deck that I'm going to use is my Legrande Circus and Sideshow Tarot, and it's written by John Lee. And so let's have fun. So this video is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so let's crack on with this. Okay, so offline, before I started recording, I've cleansed my deck with Polisente. I've also put them upright because people that have watched me previously, you know that I like to have my cards all upright so that if they do end up reversed when I'm laying them down, that means that they've been shuffled that way. Okay, so Mr. G would like to know what's going to happen in the month of August. So basically he's looking for a month ahead spread. Okay, so let me shuffle these cards and let's see what the month of August holds for Mr. G. Okay. Hi Legrande, hope you are fine. It will be good if you can advise me and connect with my guides so that we can answer Mr. G's question, which is, what is ahead for him in the month of August? What is ahead for Mr. G in the month of August? So let me give these cards a good shuffle. Okay, so I think I've shuffled the cards sufficiently enough. So let me cut this deck and repack it. So I usually cut them into 3 piles. That's one. This is the second pile. And then, oops, this is the third pile. And I like to put the middle pile on top of the left-hand pile, and then the whole deck on top of the right-hand pile. Okay, so the spread that I'm going to do today is called the Monthly Check in Tarot Spread, and it's 9 cards. So let's lay these out and see what's in store for Mr. G. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's kind of move all these so we can see them properly. Okay, so let's see what we can see for Mr. G. So the first question, or the first position, is current self. So this is how Mr. G is feeling now. So we're still in July, remember. Oh dear. So this is the 4 of Swords. So if you can see this card. So the 4 of Swords to me is someone that is suffering from mental exhaustion, and they need to actually take a rest, because to me swords are all about the mind and action. So Mr. G, I don't know whether you're an overthinker. I don't know whether you think, and then make yourself just mentally exhausted. The cards are advising that, you know, don't bring this into the month of August. Maybe you might need to do relaxing exercises like meditation. It could even be just reading a book. It could even be swimming, or things that kind of relax the mind. Just kind of try and not focus on things that are bothering you and just relax your mind. Okay, so the second position is the tone of the month. So I'm assuming that means a tone for August, sorry. And you've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is all about like kind of grafting your emotions and your mind together. It's about taking actions and kind of like putting a bit of order or taking a bit of control, you know, taking action for this. So I think it's saying to you that you know that you need to kind of like ground your mind this month and try not to overthink too much. Okay, so card number 3 is the key goal for the month of August. Yay, it's the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups to me is someone that's in love with being in love. So it's saying, you know, this sort of guy likes to hang out with friends. He's quite romantic. He likes to do things that make him happy. So maybe it's saying this month, yeah, rather than mentally stress over situations, have fun, you know, go out with your friends or do things that you enjoy doing, you know, if it's things that like craft or just do enjoyment activities, because the Knight of Cups, you know, embraces everyone. You know, they don't kind of judge people, and they love to make people happy. So maybe this is saying that you might need to make yourself a lot more happy. I'm not saying that you're sad, but for you to be in this state in the month of July, you're obviously internalizing things. So maybe this card is saying just let all that go, try and see, you know, the good in the situation, and just kind of socialize or do a lot of crafts and make yourself kind of happy. Okay, so card number 4, or position 4, is obstacles to overcome. This is the Empress. So to me, the Empress card is someone that likes home life, you know, likes their children, you know, likes to use a lot of herbs and nature, you know, sort of thing. So maybe this card is saying that I don't know if you have problems with your children, or if when you have got problems, you know, that you know, obviously when you've got problems, you tend to end up in this position. So maybe this card is saying that use your herbs, you know, if you're into like things like herbs and stuff like that, maybe kind of use nature and herbal remedies to kind of overcome whatever stresses you may have. You know, that could be playing with herbs, that could be going for long walks in nature, that sort of stuff, you know, and kind of like spend more time with your children as well and your family, or, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so card number 5, or position number 5, is your major accomplishments. This is for the month of August. So you've got here the 10 of Pentacles. So I don't know if you've got financial stresses, or if you're coming into money, or whether you're going to be owed money, whether you're going to win the lottery. I don't know what it is, or whether you're expecting some money and it will come. But definitely in the month of August, according to the cards, there's going to be some kind of financial windfall. It might not be a lot. It just might mean that you might be able to pay your bills this month, or you might not have any financial worries for the month of August. So there's going to be some kind of financial happiness, or stability, I should say, for the month of August. Okay, so card number 6 is what to avoid. Stressing out, Mr. G. So, you know, this card is like, you know, being stabbed in the back, kind of like feeling deflated, not feeling a bit low. This is also a pain card to me as well. So, you know, because I kind of like associate this card as well with things like internal pain, mental pain, physical pain. So this is just saying just avoid getting stressed out or feeling a bit low. I don't know whether you're in pain, but I do associate this card with pain, physical pain. So I don't know what that means. You might not know. You might know what this card means, Mr. G. So it's just saying try and avoid stressful situations basically. Okay, card number 7 is what to embrace. So this card really is kind of like moving to like calmer waters. So I think it's saying, if I kind of relate it to this card, yeah, that because it looks like you're going to move on from this kind of tired kind of state. So it looks like it's saying embrace that. Maybe go on short little journeys, you know, and stuff, or outings with friends. This short little outings. It's just saying that just embrace life really by taking short journeys, not too far, because obviously it looks like there's some kind of health things here going on for you, but just kind of like take short sort of trips, you know, as long as they're safe and stuff, nothing too drastic. Okay, card number 8 is where to find support. Oh, you're very kind of, see, this thing here is, this card here, the 9 of Wands, is like standing your ground. So if I link it to where to find support, this looks like you're quite a private kind of person, and you don't let people in. So you kind of like bottle up situations, and then you end up like this, or you end up like this. So maybe this card is kind of suggesting, Mr. G, that maybe let some people in sometimes. You know, people that you trust, people that you're close to. Don't bottle everything up, because I think that when you do bottle things up, you get tired and kind of stressed. Or it could be a thing where you've got like things that are private to you and you don't want to share them. So maybe try and share it with at least one trusted person, sort of things. So it's just saying don't bottle things up, don't kind of keep things to yourself, sort of thing. So I hope that resonates with you, Mr. G. And the last card is advice and encouragement. Yay, the star. You know, so that's kind of like accomplishment to me. That's kind of like wishes coming true, happiness. So I think the month of August is going to be quite a good month for you, to be quite honest, because it looks like you're gonna have sort out short-term financial issues. I think as well that you know, if you let people in, or a person in, they're gonna support you in what other problems you've got. So I think this is going to be a promising month for you, Mr. G. You know, I think that you're gonna have financial success. I think that you kind of like are gonna know how to kind of like lessen the stress that I think you're under now, and you kind of know what is right for you, Mr. G. Yeah, so it's saying just follow that, follow what is right. You know, try and let people in. I think your finances are going to be good as well for August. So it looks like a good month for you, Mr. G. I hope you can resonate with this reading and stuff. So it'd be good as well for anybody else who's watching this to give me their take, because as I always say, people see different things in the cards. I will put a link to this tarot deck in the description field, should anybody be interested. Thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me soon. Bye.